Charlie, let's let me ask. Some days you need to break off. Yeah. So yes, there are some days when Charlie, you mean spaghetti pie, you mean it's like macaroni adoko. So this one simple recipe you can try for your spaghetti. Yes, it's a bit dark, pardon me. I shot it in the night and Charlie, it was a quick fix for me. So of course I used some spaghetti and some veggies and I added some egg as well. The spag was looking a bit brown because I used vegan spaghetti. Yes, so and I added in a bit of oil to cook it. I like coconut oil. Yes, and some salt to taste. So to cook your spag, it's always good you start it off with hot boiling water. So I add in my water, add in my salt. I get it to come to boil before I add in my spaghetti. Every spaghetti and how long it takes to cook. So the best way to check is to check the rubber. When you buy your spag, yes, on the rubber it comes in, or the paper it comes in, the package it comes in. Usually you'd see it on it, whether it's 5 minutes, it's 10 minutes. You'd always see. For this particular one, boy, it takes no less than 10 minutes to cook. I don't know whether the type I used or what, but then yeah, and it's looking a bit brown too. That's how the spag came. So for vegan spaghetti, if you ever try this type, please have patience for your stomach because it takes a bit of a while to cook. But the regular ones in the market, or the regular ones, those ones take about 3 to 5 minutes to cook, which is quicker. Yes. So once it's done cooking, what I do is I strain off all the water and strain a safe film because I'm not going to use it. Then in my frying pan or in your bowl or in your pan, yes, I poured in my oil. Then I added in my eggs. Yes, so you can add in your eggs first because it needs more time to cook. Then you can add a bit of salt to taste and scramble the egg. I'm a scrambled egg fan. Yes, so you're going to scramble the eggs for it to come out bell. So once that is done, then we're going to add in our veggies. Yes, so make sure your egg goes in when the egg is done. If you're going to use corned beef or tuna flakes or any like protein, the best time to add it is after you add in the eggs, before you add in the veg. Yeah, so work on all your protein stuff before you add in the veg because vegetables don't take so long to soften or to get cooked, and you don't want to overly cook your veggies. So some people, when they are working with spag, they tend to overly cook their veggies. You're taking off the nutrients, so please don't overly cook it. When you toss it in for a few, so I say minutes, even seconds, then you add in your salt to taste the bits. Then you add in your spaghetti. Yes, because it's already cooked, and the spaghetti, once it's coming in, you want it to also incorporate well. So you'd want to, yes, mix things up. And the veggies, I think I didn't mention them well, but then they were mostly carrots, spring onion. I used green pepper, or what we call green pepper, but that what is supposed to be called bell pepper. I used a bell pepper. Then I also used pepper. So my habanero pepper, the green and the yellow and the red, I think, yes, it wasn't well seen, but then I cut that small in there, so I didn't have to add any sauce to it. The veggies did everything, and there's already pepper in there. So this is one simple way to go about your spaghetti, and you can try it for your Indomie, you can try it for your noodles, you can try it for your macaroni as well. It works perfectly well when it comes to this simple toast veggie spag recipe. So the beauty is when you add in your pepper and all those things to it, I like to use the fresh. If you're not using the fresh, you can equally use the powdered, but I prefer the fresh. You just cut everything fresh in, then you toss it beautifully. And yeah, really I enjoyed this, yes, in the evening. some days you have to just go off a bit of diet and enjoy life small. That's just by the way. But if you've not liked, if you've not subscribed, if you've not shared, hey, please do well to do so. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button by the side, and when you're done, do share to a friend or a family. Share on your status. Lots of love for my team and I. Mwah.